Greetings, folks. Today is Wednesday, March 13th, 2019. I'm Tom Lineweaver, here with another episode of Constitution Matters. Well, this recent discussion, argument, debate about what Representative Ilhan Omar has been talking about, it has become rather ugly on some parts. But what is the root of what she's saying? She's talking about money, right? She's talking about campaign finance, is she not? You know, she's talking about all the money that goes to Congress from these different lobbies and PACs. Well, that comes under the heading of campaign finance, does it not? So, I decided, I'm going to look at the Constitution and see what the Constitution says about it. Guess what I found? Nothing. I kid you not. The Constitution says absolutely nothing about campaign finance. Therefore, any campaign finance laws are unconstitutional, at least at the federal level, because we have a 10th Amendment. The powers not delegated to the United States nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states or to the people. Got that? I've almost memorized the whole thing by verbatim. Anyway, so campaign finance is not a federal power. It is a state power. Well, that makes sense. States run elections, which tells me there's no such thing as a federal election. There isn't. Unless people have their way to do away with the Electoral College, there is still no such thing as a federal election. So, federal election laws and federal election commission are all unconstitutional. Get rid of them. Give that power back to the states, where it belongs. Now, go to Article 6, and you will see that House of Representatives and the Senators are not to pass any laws other than those in pursuance to the Constitution. And you will also see all elected officials, that's an easy way of saying, senators, representatives, governors, and you name it, everybody who is elected in the United States anywhere, whether federal, local, or state, even the dog catcher, must take an oath to support the Constitution. So, there you have it. This is what we need, folks. We need politicians that will keep their oath of office. And therefore, campaign finance wouldn't be an issue. But what we have is a bunch of greedy bastards in Washington that ignore their oath, that ignore their constitutional duties. And so, we've got this problem with money in politics. Now, I've heard all my life. I've heard adults when I was a kid. I've heard these people say, I mean, we're talking about people who would be 100 and some years old today, and they were saying we've got to get money out of politics. I have heard that mantra all my life. Unfortunately, money in politics has gotten worse, not better. Now, what we need, what we need is another PAC. An Oath Keepers PAC. A PAC that says Congress must keep their oath of office. And then, of course, we have to buy off our own Congress to make them keep their oath. Isn't that sick, folks? We the people need some way to get these people to keep their oath of office, and therefore no amount of money Wouldn't matter. But these people obviously can be bought. So what we need is we need to elect people. Well, of course, it's not going to happen. But what we need is to elect people that can't be bought, like myself. Give me enough money, and I'll keep my oath of office. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't resist that. But that's about the size of it. Maybe if we had an Oath Keepers PAC, make it a super PAC. Maybe, just maybe, and in concert with the Constitutional Rights PAC and the We the People PAC, in concert with all these lobbies and PACs, maybe we can buy off our own Congress. But you know, it wouldn't be necessary if they kept their oath of office. So, maybe what we need is a president that would put these goddamn criminals in the prison somewhere. They're criminals. But then again, most presidents are too. Because they don't keep their oath of office. We have a president right now that, my goodness, if that's keeping the oath of office, I don't know what I'm talking about. He's not keeping the oath of office, ladies and gentlemen. So, the Constitution matters if only we get back to the Constitution. Get every elected official anywhere in the United States under the Constitution, and that will fix every problem we have in this country. Every one of them. I don't know. I am pounding my desk. I don't know if you can hear that. You know, really, these people are so bad. You know, this is what I'd like to see. You see, the military also takes the oath of office to support the Constitution and support the president secondarily. I would like to see the military keep their oath of office and put all these oath breakers, because it's a crime. The highest law of the land said they're supposed to support the Constitution. Put these people in jail somewhere. Every one of them. Put Chuck Schumer in jail. Put all of them in jail. Because that's where they belong. Not one of them keep their oath of office. Not one. Even my favorites. I haven't seen AOC or Miss Omar in other ways keep their oath of office. They all are introducing bills that would be under the Constitution. So we do not have anybody in Congress that are keeping their oath of office. Not one. They belong in jail, folks, because they're criminals. The oath of office is a legal oath. And to violate that oath, they are violating a law. And they should be in jail. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something I don't often do. I'm going to play you a song. It's the We the People song. And this is from a video. And I'm going to give you the link to the video so you can see the video. Okay? Here are these, I forget who's, there are kids doing the song, and I think you will like it. It's called We the People song.
Stay with me, sister.
In 1787, in Philadelphia, delegates from the domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense. Promote the general welfare. And secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. To ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. We the people, we the children, we the nation, we the million, we the people, we the soldiers, we the judges, and legislators, stand up for our liberty, justice and democracy, knowing that in unity our land stays strong for you and me. We the people, together united we stand. We the children, giving each other a hand. We the nation, we can be proud of this land. We the people, together united we stand. We the soldiers, giving each other a hand. We the judges, we can be proud of this legislation.
We believe in liberty, democracy, the will of the majority. Congress makes the laws, our courts interpret laws. The executive branch leads and enforces the laws. The creation of a nation with states cooperation needs our participation so that we, the people, keep the land we love because we, the people, are America.
We the people, together united we stand. We the children, giving each other a hand. We the nation, we can be proud of this land. We the people, together united we stand. We the soldiers, giving each other a hand. We the judges, we can be proud of this legislation. We the people.
So, what did you think about the song? Except for a few specific items, it's a pretty good song. And it pretty much, hits the nail on the head. The Constitution is important to we the people. We the people, we the children, so forth. So, we the people being important to the Constitution, shouldn't we get back to the Constitution? But we don't have a Congress that cares about the Constitution. All they care about is money and power. Let's get back to the Constitution, folks. I'm Tom Lina Weaver, and that is my commentary for today.